Okay, una good day again. We good people of this wonderful show. We in a Hungbe-The All Side Show. Today again, we here with a very good, interesting topic where we call say why make woman then really then friendship. It can get a very strong bond, but it hardly lasts as compared to the man then. So for now we break down and digest this topic very well, and they are two intelligent people where then go ready for tell we one of them, they name them, and as I say, woman then come first. So I dey start with sister. Yes, ma, tell me your name.
Mina Fatma Tabari.
All right, Fatima Barry. Just by the name, you dey know the beauty of waiting ready for Terry. So on the right hand side, I get here with me the another intelligent person we go ready for Terry name. Yes, sir.
Mina Ishmael Kalon.
Okay. Ishmael Kalo and Fatima Tabari in there with we for scatter this topic here. Me and in society today we dey see a lot of people when a man a woman to woman when a party and then party they very strong. They show a lot of care where they feel where that make person they feel like say yes, I get party. But we demand them and now that kind of freestyle, les affaires, as people can say. So I was still want for prioritize the woman
Mhm.
when I with sister Madam Barry. Fatou Barry, tell me you understanding generally why you feel say una the woman the una friendship it can get a very strong bond, but it hardly lasts.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonah.
Yeah.
Um, First of all, basically, woman them making socialize for connect with your party them emotionally. Um, when woman they make party, now for connect with that party they emotionally. Except for cases where people like you just this social climbing business where you just want to make party for just secure your social standing. You want to make party with person because the person they high up there. So you self want to affiliate with that person and people know say you used to that person. But if not that the case, when we make party, we can tend for bond with them party the day for by sharing secrets, we dey share we emotions then with that party day, we dey share we experiences them, we vulnerabilities them with that party day. So based on the emotions there, so they make the friendship they become so deep. But then again, inside too much emotion involved, the friendship they become fragile. Because inside you pour too much emotion, you can be easily you can feel too much. And when you feel too much, you can easily hurt. So small misunderstanding go feel like na betrayal because of emotions, then we dey pour too deep for the relationship them. Then another reason again we make the female party them can get too much emotion but not can last. Now because of this color unhealthy competition and insecurity. And basically women then we are parted against each other by beauty, by success, yes, by maybe even in relationship them. So that alone can make we can get jealous of each other if that person they not can get strong heart or not a godly person. Or maybe sometimes you know can even need forget past that party day. Maybe just your personality, they irk that person in spirit. Just the way maybe you authenticity, just the way you do no more, you real. The way you don't know how you present yourself, you don't need for fake and for make people they like you that they irk another person in your spirit. So because we dey share too much with people them can tend for bring jealousy in. They can be and they bring in this competition and making corrode with trust and they make that friendship then okay last.
Wow. The woman don't give it a stand the point where it really make a lot of sense. And I also won't forget on the angle of the gentleman when Mr. Ishmael. Mr. Ishmael, what are you take on this?
To me, in the first place, Lord try for know it's not friendship. And friendship na a social bond where they take between two people the way you get for do it. Emotion, trust, respect for each other's feeling as the case may be.
Oh.
But nowadays the trend where they go now the world, we don't dey move away from that. Um for instance, in the case of we the men, we get a broke code we make with friendship. no matter what happens, no they ever end just like that. Maybe in rare cases, the broke code is secrecy, and if I tell him a secret as a friend, he keep it till he die with it. Whilst on the other hand, for the sisters, I don't know what's wrong with their gender. If a party go tell her secret, as a mix more plaba, so now first the big people now though. So then they first they make first the friendship first get error instantly. So for the guys, we get areas in our life where we can put priorities on in friendship. One, na emotional connections, and you get events that we can lead to that. I can come here, I go out, I get friends, and we will get similar emotional interests that we dey pursue, like sports, go watch game, they connect well, vibe well, normal, right? And of course, you get support. There are friends we don't help out, we don't help you out. We trust me, mama gbe or papa gbe something no go even wish for the wetin they dey do for we. Imagine if friend go dey oversee, he send money to a friend and big loss for Adam. Why you not go use a family member for doing because of the support and trust where he get in that friend make it can do that day. So on the other hand, if not the sisters and now me the Anna send money to me party una female party for let bills for me. In the first place, jealousy they can't send first.
Okay.
They talk say going over say make you use me as tool for let me monitor in construction projects. It sounds crazy. You don't need for the thing that way they honestly. So these are some of the things where they actually disturb the female friendship. We get things that way we can happen to we among we can fetch me and you after 5 minutes we are okay normal, but then no, if you not be careful, that fight will last for ages, even for a lifetime, which is very very bad. Maybe I don't know because of their own genetic makeup or what have you. And the other side again, we then can get her wrong. Societal validation. We man, they will not go into a friendship for societal validation. I don't make you friend because I let people they know say my friend, my Jana is my friend. No, then they can make friends with people. They follow the society know say they get friends of this kind nature. So all and so the day where the society frown out their friendship first, the friendship they begin get error. I have bad friends that are bad. They are terrible. They have done all bad life in society, but they are still my
Wait,
friends.
say bad. What do you mean?
How bad?
How bad?
Their attitude, their behavior,
Okay.
very very bad. But they are still my friends. They don't get nothing for do towards me own life. For influence me for that journey for do bad. You understand? Then on the other part, if you have a friend way in a call girl, they go chase sexual prostitution at night, it will influence in female party for joining her. Most cases I have examples, right? Because of one great Mile.
It all depends on the person in your personality.
Okay. So they talk about how it depends on somebody in personality.
Okay, like I be the same.
The idea of influence.
Okay, make I go back because I've been there.
Okay.
Like I say, female lady socialize by connecting emotionally. Like for man now, it not be that way. They want social cue. It quite different. Man they make party. They know they share the feeling. They bond mostly. They can bond through activities. Maybe it could be sports. Maybe they walk them. Maybe or even then other color. This one attire this the one that they want to go be
Yes,
yes. Some of
but
like
then funny woman, they want a side chick business, or funny woman, they want a side chick business, or woman business. Easily when I don't born. When I don't need for pour too much emotions on our friendships, that to make when our friendships are not vulnerable. When I not can be vulnerable to ourselves.
Okay.
And okay mean say like I don't really know how for put up, but because the emotions they're not too intense, because the emotions are not too intense can make like when I want friendship they're not can be that vulnerable compared to we the woman that we want friendships them. And this matter of
Influence.
influence where they say like again bad party there and so like I don't get party there in my past.
Hmm.
I don't get different kind party there. In fact, okay, let's say me on best party. Like me and we they go now to a decade, 2 decades now, almost. We get a quite different personality, a quite different one. But it all depends on this emotional maturity, mutual emotional maturity. Me party no need for begin to tell me say I dey claim perfection just because I know they do in your way. You quite understand say me na me own personality this. Na so me dey na that dey make me tickle. And instead na that dey make I would that in be. So you know ever influence me for do wetin they do or me not influence her for do wetin in they do. It that make I say it just all depends on the person in your personality and in your mindset. Maybe if you get bad party way you party be they do bad day, you self don't join for that bad day. Now because of who that you be.
So now based on the personality
Now
of
based
the
on the
person.
personality.
But you don't
also.
think say the party gets a lot of influence, no matter like you know be all round personality, let's say all round attitude or behavior of the person. But you know believe say the party gets that kind of influence where able for drag you for do something out of your will.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. It will influence me for do something to maybe out of me own will. But it will change me absolutely. You get?
Because we get cases where we dey bring consultation. What I mean by that? Let's say for example, you know a woman, man don't go yarn you outside.
Yeah.
That man, you other mind they tell you say get it try. The other mind they tell you say no get it try. And in these cases, you get a party where you so confiling. At the end of the day, you get for can tell her, I get this person, oh, this person and this you don't count. Say let me and I into relationship. I see her. You don't believe say the statement from that person it can positively impact or negatively impact your behavior.
Well, okay. When I this now, that make I dey say it all depends on the person and personality. This may body as well we are the talk about right now when it comes to relationship. In fact, it can boldly tell me say I know you put more for relationship business. You na love a girl, you born for suffer. Me not a love a girl. So you know, like it clear. You don't really accept it. Like, no matter how you try for convince me. Like I say, na me own best person that day. But we are quite different. Maybe some things on the way like it go I go do them, but it not go change me like the whole me like who that I really stand for. Because then I'm own personality. Now that make I say friends the yes peer group influence it gets a very high rate of way they able do to person, but it depends.
Upon the individual.
It depends upon the individual.
So, Mr. Ishmael, at the point that one the way they try for bring up, but what me go on for coin from that in point where they bring up. Now that is it that na a biological endowment like a biological makeup because somebody way back tell me say na because woman they born in the breastfeed make it so much emotionally attached. It might be friends, it might be whatever, or let's say easily emotionally attached to issues or to love generally. So is it that like this is biological setup or na a society they influence woman for make it become so emotionally attached? Because to me, from what they say now, like based on the emotions, now it don't they result into them friendship for common one bad or no they end well.
Nothing else.
You know, the difference between man and woman. Now, this way with this man they say no, woman they don't use for say no. There are some requests where the party will make to you. They tell us say no, this I'm not a good one. Then because they want to please their friend, they normally can go against even their own personal moral values, right? Which is very bad on their part, right? So to me, they being emotionally attached. I don't want to base it on their biological makeup because they give birth, breastfeed. To me, now something where they socialize with.
Okay.
Yeah, something where they socialize with. So and you get for take time for let you see a female friendship way go last for even a decade without any issue.
So you dey talk about the future that this is something we get for continue.
Yes, e get for continue, not also like thing wey just happen e stop there. No, I dey give an instance of a friendship wey me get, and we have been friends for more than 2 decades, right? We talk sometimes when he need me or I need to talk. No qualms about it. You understand? And anytime when he need me, I'm available. Anytime me saying that, he say available. If not then, not when you need me, they call me. Oh,
Yeah.
you don't need for active part, and you don't even know what the person is going through, right? That there comes in empathy. We man, they would empathize with yourself. There are people who all go school from primary school, can secondary school to university. We know ourselves. They are friends, but life not be the same for everybody at the same time.
So
So because of that, that empathy they will show to with friends then, right? So it doesn't mean because you don't take 10 years, me you not communicate. The way you call me, I not for pick. You can wait you request for I do for you. If I dey in the position for do, I not go down. Then halal and I come out, right? So now empathy we put first. Put this in at the person position. We don't come out college. I know some of my colleagues wey tey now they struggle for even feed.
Get a hand too much.
Yeah, you understand? So if the neighbor reach out to you, that don't mean say they not still dating but you as a friend. Or okay, you dating but you say reach out to them instead. Right? But then the pride kick inside that no, I made a call her. If you know it consider me, so I mean say for consider. No, try for know what the person they go through. It help the relationship for grow. Just like wetin Madam Tiko earlier said, wey say they can get unhealthy competition. Why should you be compete with your friend?
that's female friendship
But
for you.
but to me, before you answer that question, where you just ask yourself, say why should you be competing with your friends? From developmental angle, I dey go back. In me small development class, then tell me say now base the channel of development they come out from competition. Now when you get competition, it dey leads to challenge. And in most cases, it leads to development. What I mean by this, for example, let's go it this way. If me and you meet up a woman, and that woman there, you get for try for impress her. You not aware of me. Me say not aware of you. I get for try for impress that woman. There comes in the competition. So the perfections they reflect now, or the development they reflect, you are in one. I'll tell you, if you don't be the dress well, you dey begin dress well. Your appearance they begin count. You dey begin strive very hard for work very hard for ensure say you will earn either for let you appear well to that woman or for let you for offer give that woman. So I don't know if I might be on point, but from wetin me understand from development, there is always a waiting a positive impact from competition. So I don't know.
This particular one, an unhealthy one, you know, for competitive.
So what I mean by unhealthy one? What do you mean by unhealthy competition?
You know, me and you not party, you understand? They not the same age, we get similar traits then. It might not be the same but similar. Some side will meet up. Sometimes you like clubbing, me say like clubbing. Sometimes you dey smoke, I know they smoke. Or you dey drink, I know they drink. You understand? You dey humanize, I dey humanize. You understand? So the fact that we don't know this as friend, if you are going for something, me say not for going for that same thing. I should support you. I know we remind the kid who they support you party them. Yeah. Then they also they go compete. I know they halala again.
Even to the most common appearance, they don't need all this kind dress.
Exactly.
You don't go in for this kind here. You know, you don't go in for this. Me say for go for them. You know, then they reflect back to the idea wherein people can normally say woman then can be very conscious for no updates compared to man. They get more gist compared to man.
Sure.
So you mean that one they all derives from jealousy or unhealthy competition?
Yes, because Tikodo were human here. You understand? In the first place, ask yourself. You say one word true, yes. You able afford her? No. How to come and get her? You don't even know. So in the intro that you said one get this human here power, and then the issue they begin. You get for complimentary party. Hey, here we get nice so you understand. So they go even tell you, now dash you, dash me. Because you don't compliment her. But you can't you see party don't go get nice until they can if why you say I'm this way. Oh no fool me myself. It fool you but because you can't afford it, you don't develop jealousy. Yeah. So now they let's see now you don't begin compete now say okay. Who's I pull money say for buy this kind here? You don't understand. But because you not compliment her, when you compliment her, they open up to you. Like if you wear fine shirts and meet up, yeah, you know this shirt if I know you understand. If they tell me say man, maybe not buy for me. Or now your uncle na send for me. That's common among
You open up.
yeah, with the guys. That's very, very common. You understand? So why I need for go to me say I want to wear this kind of clothes, and I don't know.
Wow, this is clear. So, Madam Barry,
Yeah.
we also want to make you break down some things and for we.
Yeah.
One, is it that our society they push woman for bring up this idea of unhealthy competition, or not just a build up, already the part of the person, already part of woman there?
I feel say it depend on the individual, not the society.
Okay.
It depend on the individual. Um, for example, like I say, I don't make party with different kind of people. Like I get a different types of experiences. We involve party them. Sometimes it can even be a competition. Which I get one time for me party also, but it depend on the manner on which me party one get them. We you see up me. Like maybe I will can sit down near me party and talk say I don't see this particular thing here where I like I really want get her for myself and I make sure say I get them. Then that party then maybe now we should not interested in telling the but just because I don't mention to them say I want something in the gonna me back and first we make sure say get them. Yes, yeah. If one will make sure say get them. Then again, you will get something. Maybe you partner will compliment you. Maybe I will get this nice dress and all. My partner will compliment you. This thing, I'm not like I don't think you. But all of a sudden, maybe a day or two, or maybe some months, I see Ampara.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is happen among women there.
Common thing for woman there. So I feel say society not the nothing for do with this unhealthy stuff here. It depends on the particular, the individual self because I get a party like when you don't make party with person I don't feel say you even need for compete with that person there. It don't even make sense. Well, I feel so now too for the roots for each other. What you want for yourself for sure you for one time back for your party except you party you don't want time because in life you can get different choices. What you actually want me party maybe now other thing yourself go prefer. But in the instance we are in you party they secretly they envy you or they in this insecurity just because you maybe you get past her or sometimes you don't even need for get past the party self. Sometimes you don't even need for get past party for making compete with you. Sometimes that party they can even be in a better place past you, but they be so insecure about you. Maybe the mere mentioning of your name, it help your party spirit.
For them buck up.
It just be annoying like it will just like you know feel fine. It will just be saying oh, why this person here like this person here too much like this person here just yeah maybe the way how people they love you maybe just because of how
They
people they appreciate you. It vex that party dey it annoy the party. So sometimes not even about material things. Don't forget about material things. This competition, not even about material things. It can be in various ways. Your personality, maybe your authenticity, the way people they like you no more just because of how you portray yourself. People can hate you for that day. It's no good explanation so far.
Wow.
So that's women for you.
So this is really so family we get a lot of we get a lot of reasons why this they happen, why woman and party can be very very strong and it hardly lasts, but man and party not that strong but it can last almost most of the time. It can last for lifetime. So before we try for conclude this conversation, I also want forget this point. You say one thing you want to learn from what you say now the socialization, and when I what I understand socialization now the way of life, meaning what you learn
Yes.
socialization, what you learn from the day they born until the day we die.
Yeah.
So now they influence that woman then for the behave so. And my sister just dey say this is something wey can inside somebody. It not necessarily mean say either because of socialization or
Uh-huh.
because of the person in biological endowment. This is natural. It can be part of some people, it can be part of some other people.
Yeah.
Some people they competitively elect and where they get that kind strong competitions between in and other person
Some man are the only way down the way like you go able to push forward. Like
by competition.
by competing with others. You know that like you know they able to do something for himself. Maybe you not able to amount to anything. Pass it compete with person. It's innate in them. Not you know the way they do. It's just the inside that person they.
So I want to know before I go to Mr. Ishmael, I want to know is it an attract woman that can set for them party them by so showing them love during the special days. And when I say special day, like for example, they see woman, it will go all extra mile for ensure say it provide gift for him party in bad day. It will get the best. Is it a trap of jealousy or not just a normal or a genuine love? Before I go to Mr. Ishmael.
Well, I can't say for sure if not if not trap or waiting. But from your point of view, I feel say most of them party ship them they can get them gifts this that like all them paparazzi business them. They're not really genuine most times. They are just doing it for the attention and all.
Attention for get something or attention from people. I don't understand.
Not maybe from people or maybe from the person that moment day. Because like most of them friendship them most, I'm not saying all, but most of them friendships then the way can get them flaunting and they show gifts, this, that money. They're not can go anywhere. Like we get party ship them way like bad day they reach. They don't even post each other on socials, but they are very strong. Like okay, all me party that we make her through the test of time. We not even be the post itself. Like we are just secure. Like we place them on each other's heart. And let me say a standard that me party heart. Sometimes the way it can take maybe years or months we know they talk. Maybe I go just post one party na my status then be ask. Now other than the no, no, so that because I already do, we don't fall it in the day. So like we know we place them. We don't need for do extra for proof point. So most of them party there. I'm not saying like they're not in genuine. I'm not saying they're not in genuine at all. Some they can really genuine, but most of them not in genuine.
Wow. Most of them party the way they go extra mile for give gift. Okay.
Most.
Wow. So Mr.
And also it all depends on how una start the party.
Okay.
Yes, because some party they own at the beginning, now that way they own at the start. Una the starter with gift to each others. Yes. So the fact that we don't start for gifting each others, any kind we don't be a norm now not even friendship. So when I just get for continue. Yeah, when I just get for continue. But some party they again way when I not start and that way they I don't need for jumping to that just because when I see other party then they do them. If only when a friendship really
you see some man they go make money bouquet if that's what they call her.
yeah, it's fine. I don't say not fine. No, it's fine. It's so nice. It's so admiring and all.
Now also man don't see the bill for party, but I don't see some gifts.
Oh, you say like it's so fine, but like I say, sometimes it's not in general, but it all depends on how they start the friendship. Most of them are so then starters, so they just get for continue the vibe. If the friendship lasts, it's okay. If it not last back, then just cut them. But some again they're not starters, so maybe with time they can jump in that trend day also. But now that
wow, I give one last final question for you. But let me get the angle from we brother. Why that one day can happen? Because we don't see it among men. You can tell me if you don't see it, then if you don't see it, why that one day we demand that we're not too concerned.
You know, we sisters and they do favor to the parties and friends and with the expectation that if there's any other time which if you reciprocate, that's when I did it get it wrong. Your body will reach if I have the strength. I can call me my color go into the body. I go buy for you 2 weeks. I'm not expecting marriage for that. I know. I don't even know your financial strength. So I don't even kind of think itself. You understand? So that's not the difference between we and them. If I take reach and even post this and even wish yourself, what me talk about? Nothing happens.
Normal.
But for them, I don't know what's wrong with daughters of Eve. Maybe we need to go and investigate Eve.
The more you try to figure us out, that the more you mix up, you don't understand.
So we know the part that kind flashy things. I tell you, say we men friendship build on three things: confidentiality, empathy, and
Trust.
activities support. I then three things in there. You understand? When I tell you my secrets,
You mean secret.
between me and you,
First say no go make a talk. Now make normally in cases where you talk and then they talk say if you be a woman.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That are the answers because they expect a bro to maintain the bro code.
But
It
some
should
of
be
them secret telling
confidential.
then I feel say it can come out just because of jealousy.
It should be confidential. If I tell you say I don't go abort pregnancy for my girlfriend, it should be between me and you.
Top notch.
Yeah, nobody should know about it. Even when you die, you die with it. So that's how it works among the guys. For them, no. And it not gonna ever happen. Right? I wish it would happen, but
No, it can happen in some cases then.
I wish it would happen, but
It can
I want
happen.
for serious though. And the other thing again, we can pay attention to. We dey pay attention to we friends them felt needs. You understand?
When you say felt need, what do you mean person out there go understand from?
Okay. I can see me, buddy. I know say this is in need.
Okay.
That I need us a particular
Particular
something. And me, I'm in place to help him. I did one without no expectation. Mm. So when you travel, pay attention to that kind of things of your friendship. I know they say when I know you get jag mouth this that ain't done between two people, right? I dey give you an instance of a colleague and I mean at the whole every topic we get for discuss, it they go so me they go so. If na woman they no go they talk to each other. But I don't know day when I mean off Friday go left me na me also say motka. You know, every day they make a
argue.
yeah, we argue, never argue they on the same page, man.
But we get them female party them also.
Is it possible?
You understand?
Yes. We get them, yeah, I get that.
For we meet up, man, I will not they on the same page by any discussion. If it's S and L, you understand? But you know, people not care. When people that were talking know how the situation they were say like this guy, they are no, but no. I don't they even tell off. Go left na me also go and else.
Wow.
So that's just it.
Wow. This party business now a very big one. And one thing where I can say to anybody out there, party now a very good thing. You know, it's not about everything we get for big family members. Although family member can even be you party. But count it in and out party good. And anybody where you meet in life, try for be nice to her. Yes, everybody not go be you party, but everybody go be you support. So try it for be nice to everybody. And if you decide for count person as a friend, wetin we learn from we guest them today, now that you get for ensure say you keep in secret until death. You get for ensure say you throw away wetin that thing called jealousy. Because no matter how it be, jealousy they put one or two apart. There are a lot we stand by party, but it has to start by taking off totally jealousy and believe say that person na your own time. Although some man not believe in time, but try hard if you get party, if you get something where you so there for am, believe say na your own time and get the support where you need because people out there can always say when you give support, that support will come back to you.
Exactly.
So we get the last questions where are one for ask before we close the discussion. What you wanna feel say what you wanna feel? Una I wanna know if woman and man the friendship style if we get anything for land from there. What we feel for land from woman
From each
friendship
other.
and man friendship? Now the last question that one day. Mr. Ishmael, you go one last time from you because the woman get a lot of beautiful points we go and bring on board.
The question again?
The question they say, if what you for learn from woman paddy and what you for learn from man paddy.
Well, they start with male and male gender. You can't know much about male gender. Now two things if you learn from male friendship with each other. One, if you learn say when man and man get be party, they empathize with each other.
Okay.
Two, the confidentiality aspect, they need joke with her. Then are the two things, and the way we know the joke with in friendship.
Okay.
Because when I'm keep I be brother's keeper, you know they get doubt for talk to me any side with me talk because you know say who to talk now they left now between me you know more.
Okay.
So always try for put this in a padding position that if I am in a state, how will I act? What will I do? What will my fate? You understand? Somebody they behave no not to because you choose for behave so sometimes. Try for know to make it behave so empathy. Empathize with the person, not to follow sympathize with her. On the other hand, the on the side of the daughters of Eve, well me to me now one get to me because I get some few female friends and we
When they talk.
yeah we dey talk yeah. Um wetin me learn from them that when they are down, when I say down, when they get issues, challenges, be it relationship, business, financial, academic, if they get that party where they can confide in, they expect that party for even you know you cannot solve their problem at that moment, but you for be a supportive pillar to them.
Yeah.
That if for deal with them, even if for go travel, go inside with them, see say them able achieve what they want before they in that place for one for them.
Wow.
So you got to be that support. They need that kind support system. Now they plenty of they can get it wrong. Doesn't because the quiz now you don't go to in party, you don't help, you don't like come up back. That party you know for expect say when she's down to go for reciprocate. Now that's somebody they can get around, but the supportive aspects of them they admire in that side there.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Ishmael. So let me get up from the angle of we sister, Mr. Ishmael don't say a lot of good things there. So what you said we would tell you for what we dey learn
From each
from
other.
woman party. The question they say,
Mhm.
waiting you go able for tell we as a thing for learn from woman party. What you for learn from woman party?
I feel saying that the mutual emotional understanding,
Okay.
the emotional maturity. Like if only some female friends them go get the emotional maturity, I feel say boku friends them no go cut short because most of the reasons they are so we then can get for end up them friendship there or weaken then can hold on to say na this na in make me and this person here fall out and okay even too much of a thing. Yeah, like for example if we get let's say like two party them dey like one day can married and move from Usainde and go na another city or place or state whatsoever. Because of that transition then in life, it therefore affects that partnership day. Maybe because the person will begin think say, this person here we don't married. They don't feel say they don't too big now.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe this person here we don't married. You don't if you say just don't hire a mind, you know say any kind of there is a shifting in emotional availability. That party they not get for be available again, just like how wanna be the way you not get person or way you not born picket or we don't move to another place. If only we get the emotional maturity, nothing not the shake with partnership then, just like how me and my best friend did. Because we get that emotional maturity. So I feel say female friendship they get, I feel say that one day man then get. When like man party go they it tell they not they see for months maybe or they not even talk. Pass no more the one need the company and call. So and they are there but nothing not they change. The bond so strong because they get the emotional maturity. You get?
Yeah, yes. I don't get the occasions and the way party the way don't take past 3-4 months we not talk, but when I get program, Papa
Mm-hmm.
Sunday.
So fewer expectation, fewer disappointments for the Monday. They never expect too much, so that make the disappointments and not high. Then just know say no more. Anytime where I need this me body, for sure they dey for me because they get the emotional maturity. Hmm?
Okay.
But for the woman, they I feel say na that's now we lack in most of our friendships. Them we not get emotional maturity. So when the emotional availability shifts, they tend for see say the friendship done. And most times love knocking done, but now the availability no dey dey like kind be dey with the person be day in day one just for una or two no more as party them and all. So now that, and as I am truthfully, not all female friendships are meant to last. Some just dey serve for some particular chapters them. And not necessarily mean say they fail, but they serve their purposes. Some people and they we just they meet no more. So then for them chapters and they no more then it pass. You know what I mean? Say like them fail we or we fail them or whatsoever. They just have their purposes. Now then time they now then chapters and then we life them for day.
Wow.
So now that.
This is a wonderful ideas what we don't get from the gentleman, Mr. Ishmael. We humble guest today, and Madam Fatimata Barry. We also now another diligent and humble guest what we don't get today. And one thing for sure we want to follow people that out there know now that no matter how it be, make we say no to a toxic friendship. Party, it mean a lot. So we say yes to that party where we dey there for in whatever way we can able for day. No matter how it be, you be a man, be a woman, stand for the right friendship because friendship gets a very good things where they bring out. So we guest them plenty thank you. We now Mr. Ishmael and Madam Fatima Tabari. They're only with you today for a couple of minutes, going to an hours now, and we appreciate their ideas. Then we hope and pray that what we don't say our people go learn from the good things and throw away the bad thing. And I thank you so much. Uh, Always as it be, this na Hungbe the All Side Show. We dey have bring any kind topic way so interesting and valuable for discuss. So we go continue for cancel your screen all the time. Thank you so much. When I thank you, my guest there. Hope to see you guys again.
Thank you.